Repatterning. Valiant and true to your blood, you have borne the essential structure of a code through the storms of time and the desecrations of human endeavor. Rooted in the present and attuned to the eternal, you stand unwavering, but for a bead on joy. You'll find it in the details, in the warmth of human potential, in the abiding vitality of life's ever-pulsing aim toward creative being. The choices before you of what you will entertain in your energetic core will sort themselves out as you taste of their essence. You already know what to do, even if that hasn't confirmed itself in your awareness. The essential thing comes into focus the more you study yourself within. No one but you can do what you must do. Only when you fully put yourself into alignment with the inevitable will you know what it is to own that fact. More and more you may be feeling magnetized to what this portends. And while you still have your here and now experience rooted, for better or worse, within a disintegrating landscape, there rises a sense of destiny before you. Never mind that this is merely your life looking you in the eye. There's no hocus pocus involved, but a recalibration of what you consider to be the normal workings of reality. Once you acclimate your mind to this set of circumstances revealed, the nebulous concept of destiny will dissolve into something quite solid in your hands. This is what it is to step into your full awareness. Integration of what the hard knocks of life had splintered has brought you into a feeling of being full flush with life force. You may be feeling more alive at this moment, more certain of your need to be where you are than you ever thought you would. If you aren't feeling that yet, give your internal framework more consideration. Feet grounded in the truth of what becomes more patently revealed on planet Earth, your mind established in the substance of celestial observations, you stand poised and ready. The unreality of what faces you melts into the matter at hand. You're prepared for this moment. What you've waited for might surprise you with a new way for you to express what you had been tasked with. Scattering your energies now might take your mind off of things, but be honest. Aren't you really needing to bring your resources to a balanced point of self-sustenance? If you give your attention hither and yon, you run into a deficit of your own sustaining grit. You have everything necessary to give yourself the kind of life you crave, complete with the human warmth and nurturing that allows your soul to exude the unique expression of divinely aware human that you, and only you, can do. Help is always at hand and comes in unexpected and ever-changing ways. However, it's you who embodies the full capabilities to become what you have set out to be and to bring home the beauty of the point of living in a way that marks you as the carrier of codes through time. Soon it will be time for you to deposit all that you have amassed. When that time comes, will you be ready to step in the totality of being that becomes available for you? Begin now. Find the balance between what you have always considered yourself to be and what you will be. That remains to be seen, so it comes down to balancing what is known with what is unknown. Find the joy within the life you are living. Take note of all the things that bring peace and contentment to rest on your face. Let that emanate into your temporal space. Feel its presence with you. Now, across the fulcrum point between now and what is to be, allow joy to settle in equal measure. The more it does, the easier you will find your passage. What it comes down to, when all considerations become organized and categorized in your mind, is a bunch of choices through which to navigate toward the big thing that's waiting for you. How you move is a matter more of feeling what's right than in getting caught up in appearances. As the fumes burn off from the fire, what's left will give you a clue. Is there substance, refined and simplified, in what remains of your potential encounter with time? At first glance, it may seem there are an overwhelming number of possibilities, each of which pulls your emotional charge in one direction or another. Yet, resting in your wisdom, you will come to the knowing that lay just beyond understanding. The infinitude of possibility eventually distills into the concrete and obvious. Pull your awareness into entrainment with cosmic certainty. Remind yourself of the unblemished truth that sings in resonance with celestial design within and without. What seems scattered resolves into a pattern in which higher mind finds rest. This is your way forward. The map resides within your inner being. All the options that present themselves merely give form to what a restless mind entertains. Among the dancing motifs that dazzle your sense of adventure shines forth the true, the only, the eternal way of your soul. Discern, perhaps by eliminating obvious distractions. Everything essential comes together. Be present. This is the main event, unraveling itself right in front of you. This week's contemplation from the pages of Opalescence. The obvious answer to the question, what's happening in the future, is to suggest looking at the patterns that have presented themselves in the past. What hasn't resolved is coming back for resolution, and that is true on every level, from the personal to the interpersonal to the transhuman and beyond. That means whatever hasn't found a way to come to peaceful understanding is going to revisit the scene of the absent chunk of memory and install itself into your reality program. It is time for things to come to the point of connection to your soul quest and for you to become released from patterns that have had you going in circles for years, eons even. Thank you for listening. If you like this channel, please be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can keep up with all the new videos that come out. I thank you all for your kind support, and if you are interested in helping this channel along, please visit ko-fi.com/divine9, where you can buy a coffee or subscribe for monthly support. Everything's greatly appreciated and helps extend the mission of the League of Light. Please visit me at ninespath.com and explore all of the books and videos and writings and drawings that the League of Light has transmitted through me, and be ready to change your world. Until next time, have a great week.